graph here. It's Ezekiel chapter 15. I'm about to read there. It says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest? Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work, or will men take a pin of it to hang any vessel thereon? Behold, it is cast into the fire for fuel. The fire devoured both the ends of it, and the midst of it is burned. Is it meat for any work? Behold, when it was whole, it was meat for no work. How much less shall it be meat yet for any work? When the fire hath devoured it, and it is burned. Therefore thus said the Lord God, as the vine tree among the trees of the forest, which I have to give fire, to give, which I have given to the fire for fuel, so will I give the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will set my face against them. They shall go out from one fire, and another fire shall devour them. And ye shall know that I am the Lord when I set my face against them, and I will make the land desolate, because they have committed a trespass, saith the Lord." Now, in that message, or in this message, it's showing us how burnt up that God will have others. How burnt up is how that I feel. He will set a fire. Yes, a fire. So it will burn up the inhabitants. They shall go out from one fire, and another fire shall devour them. So you see here, I'm in fire, which means I'm being devoured by the Lord. So if I go out from here and I go into another way, guess what will happen? It will have another fire, and I will be devoured. Just the same. You know, so in my life, in my time, while I have a conscience, everybody know what a conscience is? A conscience is something that lives or exists with the soul, you know, but it has to live and not exist. Think about think about when think about when I am literally doing something on this channel in prayers during 6 o'clock in the evening. That what message that I have, what blessings that I have, how much tongues that angels that I have, the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, how much of them does actually go waste? How much of them does go north? Nothing. Come up for nothing. Right? But how much of times you have to talk about your goals? That is why it's not actually being done, because you're having more labor or babblings with your mouth than you will have like the more do than to regard that journey to actually make it. So if I live right, so if I live and I come down from my place in life, and I stand up and I asking God, well, I didn't make it to do I didn't make it to do the what was the thing? To do the requirements thing. But in the same time, God is who, when you drop this video content, it will go viral immediately. But what making it go viral is you or God. It'll be God, right? But watch how God just placing simple things into simple places, a simple text into simple, varies. But in everything that I have on my back, that I will lie down on it, I will turn around, I will show you my back, the muscles on my arms, that they actually stronger than which part I was, So when I pray in here, I can actually hold up myself now, and go and see. I'm feeling tired, or I'm feeling a pinch, or a pain or something going on. But I have what it takes to say my prayers. You know, I kneel down, but I also want God to know that He and I is not in the conversation. You know, is God, I, and the viewers is the conversation and what's going on here. So it's more than not just to pray, but it's more to forward the message that the viewers actually need to get that closeness and a drawing to God than pulling away from Him. You know? So I feel like if it doesn't bring about the holiness of God, it doesn't like actually be, giving out, that it passed through my life. So outside of my life, became a burden to uncut rooms. So if it cut, then we find like somebody should cut it open and figure out the pattern. So I leaving off this because it bothers me. This side of my brain, it only have something that keep on telling me about something, but it's not like going through the purpose that the YouTube had to like actually go into the YouTube productives. Okay, guys, so see how I'm back here. It's 11 minutes and I haven't got my message out yet. So, my message here really and truly is that there's a God, you know, and in the message is that which part God is going to take you. Today is Monday and soon it will be Saturday, wherein is the final day of the week to work. Last week I worked hard, but Saturday I worked harder. Yes, Saturday I worked extra hard because I know purposely coming into this week I doesn't want to put up with that kind of work again. You know? So I end up working a little bit and a little bit and a little bit and a little bit into a little bit. And I figure out some things. So I came home. I say I'm not going to work Sunday, and I came and I work in the Monday. Computer came on. So I was like, oh yeah, now it came on. But the thing is, okay guys, so I'm back again. It's only 12 now. You know, stay away the noise, stay away the burden, stay away, the hard, stay away the hard plays. Avoid like actually going on. You know, so so if I open my mouth here and start to pray and bless God and call God, everything just start to go good. So so why my voice has to be the loudest voice in the room? You know? Yeah. I have my teeth closed shut. That I never know I can talk like that. You know? So, so I should just feeling like my tongue is twisting as if my mouth is open, but it's not. See? I like literally having a hard time. But I don't want to like be down in the hard time. So, I'm casting away the elements that are trying to, corrupt my prayers to actually be going into prayers when prayer is not going on. I'm not having prayers going on right now. You know, I'm having more time to do the prayers with God and my viewers. So I want my viewers to actually be engaged with God to go through the prayers. You know, so I'm gonna pray for my subs and I'm gonna pray for my viewers at the same time. To like actually make the way be prosperous enough to actually go somewhere. But I want my viewers to know and my subs to know and YouTube to know that it is not hard keeping up with God. It's 6 o'clock. This is my hour of prayers, and I decide that YouTube is going to be getting a life chance to know the true and living God that is in my life while I be here on my kneecaps. Like if I'm a midget, half doing. But I'm not a doing. My mom, she's not a doing, but she's short like a buck of a lady. You bring none for me to eat. So it all right. Go and put that in the bathroom. So it all right, and what is like I have to like actually keep focusly aiming for, as what I could find out, and I have the perfect aim. I have an aim that going so. And I don't know who it is that actually leading my life into going down. Like if it had no help in God that can like actually help me. So so having my conscience delivered, delivered to a viewer is how perfect. Is how perfect. Is how perfect I had to like actually get that through my head. I feel like my head is being clogged, with negative. And I mean being clogged is like actually being stuffed inside of it. You know. So everything. You push your hand everything. So it just have like a lot of negative, output in life. You know, man, my hair feels good. Feels like super soft, and it actually feels really weird. It looks weird, but a little change in life is good. So I mean, I might, what's up, what's up? I might. Right, so it didn't have like much. It didn't have much way that I can move here with them, and it didn't have much words that go that actually playing on to my life, and I can see God doesn't really have much to do in my life because I trying to like actually pull through to do something until I pull through, or whether I doesn't pull through, then I get back to my God. So in here the journey is long and the journey is hard, but it's not which part that I choose to be. I choose to know. I choose to know why am I led into this kind of captivating on my mind. That trying to do the YouTube itself. That why is it being a tough of a break of a job? But I have to like actually find what is the song element is for the YouTube itself. So I feel in the way like I must do the right thing, but I want to get like the most shameful moments of my life. on the YouTube itself. So they wouldn't just like drive for the knowledge that I will provide, or they wouldn't just drive for the wisdom that I will provide, or they wouldn't just drive for the understanding or for the beautiful aspect, like the roses or stuff like the neighbors or collaborating with others. But I wanna see what the disgusting thing is. The thing what it is that nobody wants to see. I want to like actually get that out on YouTube what that is, so I can like actually know nobody is actually why YouTube is not like actually picking up on what this is. So what I learn here is filming YouTube, they want a value, you know. So a value to YouTube that picks up views, right? So what happens if this channel that I have that doesn't really have no views, right? And I record something like a mansion, a private jet, riches, a gold and diamonds and pearls, and all them kind of things. What happens if it doesn't do it? They doesn't come and look. So here is what that is. Which part diamonds and cars and gold and riches is? I don't know. But this little Bible, this give a map. Is a map to which part you will find gold, you will find life, you will find pearls, you will find riches, you'll find honor, you'll find strength, you'll find health. You'll find a lot of things inside of it. There's my 6 o'clock time here, guys, to actually pray to God. And I decided I'm not going to pray to God. You know, I'm not going to pray to God to get through with my stuff. No. I'm going to literally figure out why it is it have nobody here. I'm going to find out why it is it have like nobody here doing count on the stream. Why nobody is doing count on, the next day I come around. But the whole week past, I can remember not having a film going on, not having a record going on. You know, this this time that I want to like actually be, a blazing thing. And I said a few of the videos that I have to like actually know how respectively that I doesn't know about the YouTube videos that have like actual value in it or a great inspiration to like actually be inspired to do successful things and to become successful. you know so so I learned that what it is that I have here is not an actual value. So I know the actual value is what. Anybody could tell me what value on YouTube is? Anybody? What does YouTube hold valuable? Anybody could tell me what YouTube holds valuable? Anybody? Nobody can tell me what YouTube holds valuable. Nothing, nothing. I don't know. I don't know what is valuable to YouTube. I'm trying to figure it out. It has to be something, consists of something, and you know. So what is the value that is needed here? They want value. What value, guys? What value does YouTube want? they want dollars. I have dollars. That is some sort of a value to me. My dollars. So if I pull up here with about, we see $250,000 in cash, right? And I film it, and I cut it up, and you know it be what it be. What happens from there with the YouTube? The YouTube does what? They brings it to viewers or something. Because I find something weird. I literally doesn't have value in my life, like my goals. It doesn't value. It doesn't value any life. And why? Why be in the way that I am? Why be this way? Now, I can't blame nobody for my presence being here, because I choose to be here, right? And I know if it is that I film 2,000 videos, on things concerning the value of life, it's a hard step to figure out, to know the others that like trying to make it on YouTube doesn't make it. So who pushes the video? Who pushes the video? Who pushes the video without the value of the content, and go through with YouTube and finds no success, no viewers, not more than one viewer? Who who this happens to? And inside of this world that we're living in today, this happens to everybody in tomorrow. 21 seconds make $1 million. But you see, the thing here is, this is not 21 seconds. This is 27 minutes. And I'm not making no kind of connection for several days. So I start to figure out what the valuable thing that they want to get. you know what is the valuable thing that YouTube actually wants to get? Does they what it is they want to get, what they want to get inside. you know